Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365, and it's a new release week for Blu-ray and 4K, so here's everything coming out for Tuesday, December 14th, 2021. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guide 365. I also want to take a moment to thank all my patrons for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. Okay, it is a brand new release week for Blu-ray and 4K for the week of December 14th, 2021. We are in the middle of the month and of course the holiday season, so there are a few sales that are sprinkled throughout the month. Not like it was in November, but a couple to take note of. What doesn't change is new releases. There's a lot coming out on this particular week on Blu-ray and 4K, and then next week things start to slow down a little bit. But yeah, there's plenty for everybody in this particular Tuesday. A couple retailer exclusives to talk about from Sony, and of course a few notable 4K editions, the latest from Ridley Scott, and plenty on just, Blu-ray for those that just collect that particular format. So yeah, there is a lot going on this particular week, so let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into what is coming out in stores and online this Tuesday. This first group of titles will be available both online and in store at places like Best Buy, Target, and Walmart. The big release this week is from Sony, and that is the sequel Venom: Let There Be Carnage, which is getting several different editions. First up is a standard Blu-ray edition available at all your local and online retailers, as is the 4K Ultra HD slipcover. There will also be a 2-pack of the Blu-ray editions of the film featuring Venom and the sequel. Now, I'm not quite sure this will show up in Best Buy, but it's possible it could show up in places like Walmart. As for the retailer exclusive editions, first up is the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook edition, which will be available in that location and on their website. And also, Target will be having a Blu-ray exclusive edition of the film. Only Blu-ray, unfortunately, no 4K, so either of those will be available at their respective retailers. I will be opting for the 4K Steelbook edition and look for a review here on the channel. Also available on 4K and Blu-ray this week is Ridley Scott's The Last Duel. It will be getting slipcover editions for both versions, and those will be available in store. The Wolf of Wall Street from Martin Scorsese is getting a 4K Ultra HD edition. It will be getting a slipcover as well as a non-exclusive steelbook, so you can pick the steelbook anywhere, whether it's Best Buy, Target, Walmart, or even Amazon. David Lynch's version of Dune from 1984 is getting a standard edition that will be available Tuesday. Now, the 4K Ultra HD standard edition will be in stores at Best Buy. The Blu-ray edition, I'm not quite sure on, but you can definitely order that one online. So if you've been waiting for the standard, you will now be able to pick this one up in store. The 2021 Lionsgate release of American Sicario, starring Danny Trejo, an action thriller, will be available as a Blu-ray slipcover edition. South of Heaven from 2021 from RLJ, starring Jason Sudeikis, is getting a release. I read the description of this one. I may have to check it out down the line. And Dr. Stone Season 1 is getting a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. So if you're a fan of the show, pick this one up in steelbook form this Tuesday. This next group of titles will be primarily available online, but a couple may actually show up in store at places like Walmart. Sony is releasing the animated film from 2021, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. The movie premiered over on Netflix and is now getting a physical Blu-ray edition. It's a shame this didn't get a 4K Ultra HD. I probably would have picked it up, but if you're a fan of the movie, definitely pick this one up on Tuesday. And Sony is also re-releasing the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy on Blu-ray. I believe a 4K re-release is in the near future, so if you're waiting for that one, you probably will just have a couple more weeks or month or two to wait for that. Universal is releasing the 2021 film The Card Counter, starring Oscar Isaac. The 2021 film Dangerous from Lionsgate, starring Scott Eastwood, is also getting a release. And Ivanhoe from 1952, starring Elizabeth Taylor, is the latest Blu-ray from WB Archive. Shout Factory is releasing a few titles of their own this week. First up, Cartoon Saloon's Irish Folklore Trilogy, which contains 3 movies, The Secret of Kells, Song of the Sea, and Wolfwalkers. This will be available on Tuesday. And Going Berserk from 1983, starring John Candy, is also coming out from Shout Factory. And the 2021 drama Language Lessons will also be available. The 2021 World Series Championship Atlanta Braves is getting a Blu Ray edition. There are two separate versions of this feature, one just containing highlights from the World Series from 2021, and the red edition pictured there will feature a documentary. So if you're a fan of baseball and the Atlanta Braves, pick this one up on Tuesday. MVD is releasing the 1997 horror comedy Jack Frost on Blu Ray. I believe this is the first time it has been available on Blu Ray, so if you're a fan of the movie, and I just recently watched this one, check it out. Also, the sequel, Jack Frost 2 Revenge of the Killer Mutant Snowman from 2000, is also getting a Blu Ray. Disciples of Shaolin from 1975 is getting a release from 88 Films, and Damnation, a 1988 drama, will also be available this week. The 1966 film Hawaii, starring Julie Andrews from Sandpiper Pictures, is getting a Blu Ray. And Primutos, The Fallen Angel from 1997, this drama will also be coming out. The Fabulous Dorseys from 1947 is getting a release from The Film Detective, and Posse from 1993, starring Mario Van Peebles, this Western, will be getting a Blu Ray release, I believe, for the first time, so check it out if you're a fan of the film. Sylvia Crystal 1970s Collection is a 4-movie set featuring the movies from 1974 to 1978, and Sword of Desperation, a 2010 action drama, will be getting a Blu Ray. And the 2017 slasher thriller Loon is coming out, and the 1977 thriller Crash will also be available on Blu Ray. The 1984 film Mass Appeal, starring Jack Lemmon, is getting a Blu Ray release, and the 2020 thriller Forced to Fear is coming out. Put Your Devil Into My Hell, a 1973 drama, will also be getting a Blu Ray. This has got to be the most 70s type of title I've heard recently, so if you're a fan of the film, let me know in the comments if you like it. And Nasty Habits, the Nunsploitation Collection, a collection of 4 movies from 1972 to 1980, will also be getting a Blu Ray. The 2020 drama The End of the Storm will be getting a Blu Ray. And The Kindred from Synapse, a 1987 movie, will be getting a Blu Ray. It is exclusive to the Synapse Films website. It won't be available on Amazon, so if you're a fan of the film, head on over there to check it out. A few releases from Arrow Video this week. My Stepmother is an Alien, a 1988 comedy starring Kim Basinger, is getting a Blu Ray. And Mill of the Stone Woman, a 1960 thriller, will also be getting a release. And the 1973 drama Ludwig is coming out. And Years of Lead, 5 classic Italian crime thrillers ranging from 1973 to 1977, will also be available on Blu Ray from Arrow Video. Available this Tuesday from Kino Lorber is the 1964 film Bedtime Story starring Marlon Brando. And Revenge of the Shogun Woman in 3D from 1977 will also be getting a release. And the 1981 film The Four Seasons starring Alan Alda will also be coming out this Tuesday. Also from Kino, Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema 5, with films from 1952 to 1957 is coming out. And The Brass Bottle, a 1964 film starring Tony Randall, will also be getting a release from Kino Lorber. Not too much on the TV Blu-ray front, but Robotech Part 3, The New Generation, a show from 1985 to 1988, will be available online this week. And finally this week is from the Criterion Collection, and with all Criterion, you can pick these up in-store at Barnes & Noble as well as Criterion's website and Amazon. The Red Shoes, a 4K Ultra HD edition from 1948, is getting a release. I'm very excited to check this one out on 4K Ultra HD. The Blu-ray edition has been out for a while now, so if you're a fan of the film, definitely pick this one up on 4K. And the 1969 drama, The Learning Tree, will also be available from the Criterion Collection. So that is everything coming out on Blu-ray and 4K for the week of December 14th, 2021. If you're interested in any of these titles, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel, but I also want to hear from you. What are you planning to pick up on Blu-ray and 4K for this Tuesday? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.